Hello and welcome back to day 9 of the Guilt Gratitude Challenge. So far we've talked a little bit about building gratitude by being in the now, pulling that out to peace, and then potentially to gratitude, and then potentially to joy, or in whatever order you want. But gratitude is a now moment thing. And it's a very deep level of trust in the non-physical part of who you are. But our unconscious, subconscious is much faster, especially the older we get. And as we know, we've fired a guilt. And in yesterday's post, I asked you to reflect on a few of your guilt thought systems and label if they go more to the emotion of sadness, anger, frustration, or fear. So over the next 3 days, I'm going to address each of these. Today, we're going to be working on sadness, then tomorrow, anger, and then the last day or the third day is fear. Now, when anyone has a guilty thought, it's like, I feel so guilty that I'm not there for my kid or whatever. I feel so guilty that I didn't do this. When you really sit with that thought system, which is what I talked about yesterday with you, is to analyze, do I feel more sad about this? Do I feel more angry or frustrated? Or do I feel more fearful? And sometimes it's a combo. It might be more fearful and then some sadness. It might be more anger and then some fear. It might be sadness and anger, but it might be a mix. So each of these next 3 videos, today's being the first one, we're going to talk about the origins of these emotions based on the book called Law of One. So let's talk about sadness today. As you know, I'm a big believer in spirit, rocket science to me. And the theory is that I am not a body sitting on planet Earth in Vancouver, Canada, orbiting the sun. Next to me are my non-physical guides that, using my intuition, my clairvoyance, my sensitivities, I can feel or sense or be aware of. And these energies are here to love me, support me, and guide me through life, so I'm never alone. Ever. That's a bit of a mind F-U-C-K, because these eyes make me look like I'm alone. And since I was little, it was my parents and then it was my siblings, but I couldn't really trust them and da 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 da. So where's my go-to? So in the metaphysical realm, we believe the divine is with us. Call it God, Holy Spirit, the Divine Mother, your ancestors, your angels. I don't care what you call it. But it's a knowing that that energy is part and parcel of you, and you are not separate from that energy. So let's just sit with that for a second. So that energy has never left me. So it's impossible for me to perceive lack, because they, or that energy, is part of me, and I am part of them. And when I perceive I am separate from them, I feel a lack, a separation, and deep sadness. And that sadness or perception of lack can only shift when I remind myself, I know I am one with them, whoever they are, my guides, my divine support team. I am not alone. I am supported. I am loved. I am one with that energy. And the more I remind myself of that little thought, the more I can shift out of sadness. So when we learn all 3 of these, sadness, frustration, anger, and fear control, we start to realize that it's simply a thought system, which is a lie. So today we're going to be looking at the sadness part, which is that energy has never left me. I am one with them, they are one with me, and when I am in the now, I know I am, and the truth is here. So again, sadness only originates from this thought or concept of lack, which is impossible. Tomorrow, we'll be working on the second part of guilt, which is our frustration or anger. And then the next day, we'll be working on control and fear. And that's how we start to unpack guilt. So if there's a lot of sadness, it's like, no, I am one with that divine essence of source. I feel my wholeness. There is nothing else I want. I can feel calm and connected. And then I open my heart and mind to gratitude for that energy, joy for that energy, deep love for that energy. Love it. Let me know how this is landing.